Hi, and welcome to the business of being a virtual assistant. I'm your host, Tiffany Parson, and you're watching and listening to episode number 249. I have to tell y'all something funny. I have been talking to you for about 5 minutes when I realized I did not hit record. I pressed the button. I thought I saw it recording, and somewhere it stopped. Here we are. Okay. Let me give you the theme for today's episode. You have to believe you can do anything because you don't know everything. That's what we're talking about today. So, I want you to think about when you were a kid and all the different things that you wanted to do, either as a kid or what you wanted to do when you grew up. There are probably things that you thought about adulthood that you couldn't wait to get to. And now that you're an adult, it's like, oh, it wasn't all cracked up to be what it seemed back then. Point is, the possibilities were limitless, right? The sky and beyond, as far as your mind could go as a kid. You believed it. Things you wanted to do, you believed it. You never rode a bike, you learned how to ride a bike. You never swam, you swim. You didn't think about, oh, what if I can't? Kids believe they can be anything. They can do anything. There's a video circulating, and I can't remember if it's Instagram or TikTok. It's one of them. If I find the video, I'll share it on Facebook so you guys can see it. But it's a little girl, and she's Caucasian, and her mom asks her what does she want to be, and she says, "I want to be a black lady rapper police officer." And she's like, "What?" And so the little girl repeats it again, a black lady rapper police officer. So her mom tells her, "Well, you can be a rapper police officer, but you can't be a black lady." And she's like, yes, I can. And she's giving her mama the look like, yes, I can. And she is so serious. As kids, we believed we could be anything. You can do anything. There are no limits. And then as we get older, limits are set. Limits are set. And it affects your belief system about what you can do. Then we step into, oh, I want to own a business. And those limits that you didn't realize you had show up in business and keeps you stuck. And you wonder, why can't I decide on this thing? Why haven't I acted on this thing? See, business requires us to be clear, be decisive, be responsive. Yeses are clear, nos are clear. Boundaries are clear. See, when we don't set that and the lines get blurred, we're not clear in our communication, things get all chaotic, unorganized. And we wonder, where does this come from? What are you believing that you can do? Do you believe you're creative? Do you believe you're smart enough? Do you believe you know enough? And I mean right now. I don't mean, oh, if I learn this. No, right now. Do you believe you have enough in your arsenal right now to go where you want to go in your business? Do you believe that? Well, no, Tiffany, I know, I believe I have enough to get to one step, but I need more to get 5 steps ahead. There's nothing wrong with that. Recognize you have everything you need to get where you want to go. The only thing that may be missing is your belief. Your belief in yourself. Go back to the 8-year-old you, the 10-year-old you, whatever age where the possibilities were endless for you. Go back to that. Bring that to now. There are no limits except for what we set for ourselves, limits that other people have put on us, and we have carried it. See, when you own your business, it's yours. You set your price, you set your hours, you set your name, your brand colors. It's you. Nobody can tell you how to run your business, not even your clients. And if you got clients trying to tell you how to run your business, they're not the right clients for you. When you walk into the doctor's office, do you dictate to the doctor how they should show up? Do you dictate to your kids' teachers how they should run their classroom because your child is there? No. The teacher runs her classroom, the doctor runs his office, and guess what? You run your virtual assistant business. Eliminate your limits. You got to find where your limits are. And think back, where did this come from? Who told me I wasn't creative? Who told me I couldn't write? Who told me I don't have a good voice to speak? Who told me because of my accent I should just write? Who told me because of my face I shouldn't do a video? Who told you that? Where did that come from? Because when you showed up in the world, God brought you into this world with none of that. None of it. God gave you all positive things. Philippians 4:15. Y'all know I had to write it down. No, I'm sorry. Philippians 4:13. You probably already know what I'm going to say. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. What is all? If we look up all in a dictionary, everything, all. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So if you're believing you can't, that's not of God. Believing you can't be creative, believing you can't write, believing you're not good enough. No. You're wrong. But if you stay there, you are at your peak right now. If you don't take the limits off, you're at your peak right now. This is the best it's ever going to be right this moment. This is the best it's ever going to be if you don't take the limits off. And you won't stay there for long. You don't stay on the plateau for long. It's going to start going down because you're going to really buy into the belief that you can't, and that's going to cause you to go down. And I'm talking about your business because your mental is not there. So you may be wondering, well, Tiffany, how do I get this off of me? I want the limits off. Believe you can do anything because you don't know everything. You may not know everything about copywriting. You may not know everything about social media marketing, about building a website. You may not know everything about that. You won't know everything. Why? Things are always changing. You could have been on Facebook since Facebook started. Do you know everything about Facebook? No. Why? It's always something new happening. There's always something new. But do you believe you can learn what you need to learn when you need to learn it? And put some action behind it? I can do all things. There's another key word in there. Do. We have to do something. Can't just read it. Can't just watch it. We got to go do it. That's how you get over the limit. And it's not to get back at someone. Oh, you think I can't? Well, I am. No, it's not to get back at someone. This is for you. So you can fulfill the purpose God put you here for. He didn't just put you here to just show up, to just go to work, to be miserable, to pay your bills, to come home, to repeat. Even in your business, he did not just put you here just so you can have a virtual assistant business, to be at home, to pay your bills. Repeat. No, it's something greater. Your virtual assistant business just may be the catalyst to something else. But you won't get there until you take the limited beliefs off. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I want to thank you so much for watching and listening. You have a wonderful and fantastic day.